Hello everyone, welcome to the season 73 events. Just all of them, all at once. And after that, I'm done. Thank you very much. I am Jert. I'm going to be hosting as Evan's head for the last time. Maybe I'll come back, host a few things at some point in the future, but who knows? And with me is my very good friend Trips.
Yep. Hey, everybody. This is fun for me. I was there for your first ever streamed SHL event when you joined me for J Awards forever ago, and now your
That
last one is
is
Ed. That's kind of exciting for me.
that is true. It's very exciting for me that I don't have to think about that anymore. Um, it was fun when I was volunteering to do it. It was less fun when it become working for free. There's a big difference between
Or-
doing something for fun and doing something for free.
Absolutely.
So let's get right into it with the SMJHL Awards. We're gonna do both the award shows, then take a little break from talking to stream the All Star games, and then we'll invite everyone to move over to the IIHF channel. We'll do the IIHF Hall of Fame ceremony, three classes that are a bit overdue, but the season 69, nice. 70 and 71 inductees that have been voted on a bit late, and then it's just been a nightmare trying to schedule this stream. But now we're gonna do it finally, and very excited about it. Um, so yeah, that's it. Let's get. Oh, I forgot to open some of these things. I believe I'm missing links here. Awards. Okay, no, that's all I got. Okay, so J Awards. Let's go. The 4-Star Cup champions, the main timber. I've said that too many times. Uh, over the past years as Evans head. But congratulations to Southpaw and the main timber for their. I don't even know how many that is at this point, but another conquest of the 4-Star Cup. The Lorifer Trophy for the regular season leaders, the Vancouver Whalers. So congratulations for the most points in the regular season. The Lena Lendvik Trophy for the West playoff champions and most of the two teams in the finals, obviously. The Newfoundland Berserkers, so that's Lena Lendvik Trophy, and the King Krzyzewski. Last time I have to struggle with that name. Not gonna miss it. The King Krzyzewski Trophy for the East Playoff Champions goes to the main timber. So congratulations to all of these teams. Last time I. Next we have the Jared Hansen Trophy for regular season's points leader, Jeff Hunziker of the Quebec City Citadels, 103 points. 52 goals, 51 assists. So that's interesting. Not as high as we've seen, but still pretty good.
Still good enough to also be the Roberto Martucci winner for most regular season goals with those 52.
Indeed, which is the next one right here. Roberto Matrucci. 52 goals, and that's a 16% shooting percentage, so that's pretty good, I think. Putting the puck in the net, Jeff Hunziker. Playoffs point leader Ronan O'Keefe Trophy is going to Dan Craig of the Newfoundland Berserkers. And the Matt Lewis Flood Trophy for regular season team save percentage goes to the Vancouver Whalers tandem of Scary Jerry and Cholu Kusi. Joulu? Something like that. 0.916 I think is a bit higher than what we've seen over the past few seasons, where goalies were barely breaking the 900 mark, or maybe that was mostly for the SHL.
Are we heading into a goalie renaissance?
Who knows?
Probably
maybe. Do goalie lives matter? The eternal question. Second All-Star team, Axel Vincent, missing an E. Probably Geck stole it and left with the E from Axel here. Logan Webb and Brock Sampson for the forwards, Andrei von Studrick and Scott Seitz, Scott Seitz for the defenseman, and goalie Jim Wen.
Not to be confused with their cousin Sim Wen.
Not to be confused indeed. This Jim Wen, probably part of the Jim invasion of the world that we have seen in IIHF. God, that was over a year ago already. So now we are going into the ones that people didn't already know, just from stats and results. And we're starting with the Nor Harak Award for Best GM Duo, and we have some write-ups from the awards team. I can read them, or do you want to alternate? I think I sent those to you.
Yep, sure, we can alternate.
So first we have the Anchorage Armada, Gabe, JWD Johnson, and Retu Perkel. I think there's an E missing here too. So for Anchorage, it's been a steady ship, pun intended, for the Armada, despite some harder waters, pun also intended, in the past. Coming off 4 seasons of 8, 13, 9, and 9 place finishes, they pulled all their guns out for the 3rd place in this season. It's been a slow burn for this team, but the work Gabe and Ritu have put in this team made it one of the strongest regular season teams, and they're looking poised for a similar result next season with minimal losses. Looking at the history of Anchorage prior Anchorage GM tenure and the activity level of the locker room, Anchorage has done the Anchorage GMs have done an incredible job as GMs. So that is Anchorage. Do you want to go ahead and read Vancouver?
Oh, sure. Over with the Vancouver Whalers, they've built an absolute wagon, Alex and Shawnee. It's not easy to build a #1 juggernaut when they were #2 last year. They've made a team that just keeps improving season to season. They dominated the regular season after building a really strong roster. I'll especially point out that S71 class that I drafted a bunch of. Great group of guys. Shawnee and Alex made a team of many active players and dedicated members in the community and to their teams. It's a shame this didn't turn into a cup, but it was still a formidable run that we should remember. To manage to not only get players, but keep them active until they reach 425, that takes good drafting and dedication.
And for the Yukon Malamutes, that's Flu and Bad Wolf. Amazing to see the effort that they have put into the team to keep them towards the top when it comes to the 4-Star Cup each season. This season they were not expected to make any sort of a run and came within 2 wins again of making it to the finals. They consistently put together good teams even when they are supposed to have a down year, and even though 10th in the regular season does not show up as a great performance, their ability to create an active culture in the locker room with a strong rookie class really puts them apart from the rest. So with that, we are going to go see who wins the Nor Iraq Award. It's the Vancouver Whalers, Alex and Shawnee. winning the GM of the Year award. So congratulations to both of you and all of your teammates, other member of the War Rooms, I'm sure, who have a part to play as well. And we move on to the Zach Miller for most dedicated users. We also have write-ups for those. The nominees are the OP Squid from the Malamutes, Naomi Mannequin from the Citadels, and Kari from the Carolina Kraken. So, Trips, do you want to go ahead and read about the OP Squid?
Sure. Squidwardo Tentacles, rather active user in the Yukon locker room. Furthermore, SMJHL intern, card creator, and made unofficial cards for the entire Edmonton Blizzard team, as well as a couple of unofficial cards for others and some SIGs. As far as their GM knows, they've been a max earner and seem pretty engaged with the league and happy to help out. Not only has he gone above and beyond as an intern, Squid's even made full teams graphics and joined the card team to contribute more. He's very eager to give back to the community and is a crucial part of Yukon's locker room. I would trade the world to get more players like him.
So that's according to the GM, obviously. Naomi Mannequin, very active around the league and stepped up to be the recruitment head, which after only one season is a very big step to take, but
For sure.
took it head first. Despite being a first-gen user, stepped in when the league needed a recruitment head and has been building a strong plan to keep the influx of rookie high, take full advantage of the popularity of the new portal. Not content with just running the league's most challenging department, also taking a job in the awards committee, written inspired media for the player, the team, quickly becoming a staple of the SHL. I'm gonna add took on streaming duties as well. Streamed both of their draft. Like in the J draft, we were looking for someone to co-host and not even being drafted. Naomi showed up and was part of it, and then did the SHL draft with us. So very dedicated in multiple parts of the website. So that's Naomi, and you also have Kari. If you want to do the readout.
Yeah. Their GM said that this user's a first gen, yet alone as someone who wasn't sure to stick it out. Kari's coming to the league swinging, not only taking up a position in JHO as intern right away and making waves, but furthering her dedication to the league and community with unmatched positivity and enthusiasm. Her work continues on as a full-fledged member of SHL HO now, bringing important thoughts to the table and being a driving force of the league. Where she really shines is how she continually, day after day, and without wavering, brings engagement to the SHL General server, providing laughter, joy, and lighthearted banter for all those who dare adventure themselves into that space. She unites people from various teams, various seasons, and various walks of life and IRL circumstances in such a heartwarming way. Without a shred of doubt, she's been the biggest community driver since I've been on the site, and in turn would deserve as much recognition as is humanly possible.
So, three very good candidates. Excellent words from their GMs, yes. But with that, the winner, there can be only one, although they are all very deserving. The winner of the Zach Miller Award for Most Dedicated User is Kari from the Carolina Kraken, and from everywhere that she's involved. So congratulations, Kari, for the Most Dedicated User Award. Moving on to the Jack Cross Award for Most Underrated Players, and that's the last one that we have really full write-ups from GMs again submitting nominations. We have Juan Timer, the Pyro Alpaca from the Quebec City Citadels. We have Dunkler Sour Wine, Okinum. I'm not sure if it's supposed to read okay. I'll spelled.
And then Betsy Nickelback.
And then Betsy Nickelback, who is Carrie, who we just mentioned. So I'm gonna do the reading for One Timer. In a class of 11 rookies, it can be hard to stand out. When Quebec City made 4 selections in the first 2 rounds, few would have suspected that their 5th selection might be the gem of the draft. The beer league defenseman from Latvia, One Timer, stepped into the QCC locker room and made a huge impact from day one after making a name for himself within the team. With his high energy and positive attitude, Juan got to work, literally. In just his rookie season, he's taken on team scorekeeping duties, volunteered for scouting and FHM work, and taken on a side job with the trading card team. On the ice, the young rookie has been tasked with doing the impossible, match up against the opposing top line night in and night out, with not a single veteran on his line to shelter him. Despite being thrown to the wolves, Juan stepped up big for his team, playing the 3rd most minutes on the entire roster and contributing on both special team units. What Juan is probably best known for is his attitude, whether sharing media hot takes to rile up the opposition or jumping into team discussion. There hasn't been a day since the draft that he hasn't shown up in the locker room to cheer people up with his presence, and he's equally comfortable hyping up the team as he is offering advice and support to everyone around him. Juan has one goal other than winning the 4-Star Cup and helping mold the rookies into a cult, and that's to get everyone in the SMJHL as excited as he is.
Gotcha.
So very good words from the GMs in QCC. Next we have Dunkler's Sour Wine.
Yep. OK Nam is an outstanding user in Detroit. In his 2nd year in the league, he's already taken on multiple jobs on the site, rookie task grader, and now part of the J Awards committee. He came in as a waiver pickup just after the draft and hit the ground running. This user is a vocal member of his draft class alongside some incredible users and high earners, but their enthusiasm and new perspectives on the league really shine through. This user was excited to join Detroit's War Room and immediately was taking initiative on researching team needs, which as us both former JGMs, you never can get enough of that. As for the player, Dunkler is a critically underrated part of Detroit's squad. Paired on the first line for both full strength and PK, Dunkler is constantly doing the dirty work. He was also one of only 3 players on Detroit this season who finished with a positive plus-minus. He rarely shows up in the 3 stars, yet is one of the most consistent players on our roster. And then finally, there's Betsy Nickelback.
Yes, so Betsy had to take a pretty significant step up this season. To start the season, she would find herself anchoring the second line between 2 players looking to break out as well. On top of providing leadership to the team, she would prove to be a surprising 2-way player, minimizing damage on a team struggling in their own end, finishing the season with a -9. Not the best on the team, but the best forward and a stand-up performance given the time on ice. The peak of it would come in the wake of Ami Jr.'s the 2nd trade to Vancouver. Betsy had to fill some immense shoes between pending age-outs, Philip Zvatos and Alexei Kasterba. She would rise to the challenge and provide a much-needed breath of fresh air for the pair who failed to find their footing this season with Junior the 2nd. This would help them out greatly with an end-of-season push and a respectable 7-game ousting versus the 4th-ranked team that was the Nevada Battleborn. So, didn't speak much about the user for... we did talk about Carrie a long while for most dedicated user, but nothing from the GMs here, which... it's always a bit of balancing both player and user for the underrated award. That being said, the Jack Cross Award this season is going to Dunkler Sour Wine Okinam from the Detroit Falcons. So congratulations to Dunkler Sour Wine. Now we're going really more into the player stats, the awards. Based solely or almost solely on performance. So for the Alex Light, we have Guy Incognito, Brock Sampson, and Logan Webb. Incognito as a defenseman went from 25 points to 57, so that's over double the points. Brock Sampson went from 57 to 91, and the same number of goals, but really started finding his teammates on the ice as well. And Logan Webb from 56 to 92 points, and here really jumping up in the goals column, over twice as many goals. Really put the puck in the back of the net a lot more.
All three stepped up into huge roles and seems to have made the most of that time.
And so the winner of the Alex Light Award for Most Improved Player is going to Guy Incognito from the Regina Elk. The step up of 32 points as a defenseman really had big shoes to fill. The ones of Willow Soderbergh Snooks, who had left previously, or was Willow the season before that? No. And a few others. There was a bit of a retooling, rebuilding process in Regina, and Guy Incognito really showed up to solidify the defense. Next is the all-defense team. So we have Mac Turner, Dominic Winters, and Arthur Kaliev for the forwards, Nick Smith and Johnny Shuffleboard for the defensemen, and Scary Jerry for the goalie. Brandon Holmes, best defensive forward, and we are going to see two of the three players from the all-defense team. It's Dominic Winters, no S. Yes, wait.
No, there's an S.
There's an S. There's no S in the slides, but there is indeed an S. So Dominic Winters, Brock Sampson, and Arthur Kaliev. Sampson really led the three of them in points, but this is not a two-way forward award. It's defensive forward award. Blocks are rather close, a lot of hits for Sampson. The giveaway takeaway ratio is really favoring Kaliev, and all of them played a lot on the shorthand. Kaliev a bit less than the other two, but maybe his team was just more disciplined.
Yeah, maybe.
And so the winner of the Brandon Holmes Award is not me. Again, and it's Brock Sampson. I mean, I played in the J last season.
But you weren't nominated.
I was not nominated. My curse continues. And it's Brock Sampson. Congratulations, Brock Sampson from the Nevada Battleborn, the Best Defensive Award, Best Defensive Forward Award for the season. Best Defender now, the Kila Agante Award. We have I Steer My Pudding from the Battleborn again. We have Johnny Shuffleboard, and we have Guy Incognito. And that's best defenseman all around. We're going to have best defensive defenseman right after. So looking all around, a lot of points, really similar stats offensively for all of them. Shuffleboard really did great on the giveaway takeaway there, but Incognito blocked many shots. Hits are fairly similar. I don't see my pudding... Oh, well, the giveaway takeaway is almost the same as well as Shuffleboard. It's really a tight race here. And there can only be one. So the winner of the Kila Agente Award is Guy Incognito. So most improved so much that he became the best defenseman in the league, according to the awards committee. So really a great season for Guy Incognito here. And congratulations again. The first All-Star team, Jeff Hunziker, without any surprises here. Thomas Sawchuk and Shooting Blanks. Defenseman Guy Incognito and Johnny Shuffleboard. And the goalie is Scary Jerry. So congratulations to the first All-Star team. Next we have the best defensive defender, the Alexis Metzler. We're going to have Nick Smith from the Colorado Raptors, Ryan Quintana Green from the Vancouver Whalers, and Johnny Shuffleboard from the Anchorage Armada. Not sure why Quintana Green was nominated here. Let's see if there's a note. Goals against and shots against per 60 is really what put Quintana Green here. Nick Smith has the blocks and the giveaway takeaway ratio, though. Hits are fairly similar for all of them. I do think I don't know who wins those, by the way. I don't have the full sheets. I think it's going to be Nick Smith, but let's see.
I mean, it also almost has to be.
And the Alexis Metzler Award is going to, Nick Smith of the Colorado Raptors. Really, these blocks are, I don't think I've seen that many blocks since Hodor played in the J. And the 6.5 giveaway takeaway ratio is crazy.
Yeah. That would, also Colorado is really, really bad. And so that's going to inflate some of the stats.
Yeah, of course. Next up, we have the Cedric Robinson Award for Best Goaltender. We have Stan Gunn from the Armada, Scary Jerry from the Whalers, and Goomba Stole My Money from the Maine Timber. Goomba played fewer games here. Goals against average is going, and save percentage is going to favor Scary Jerry. There's always obviously the argument to be made of whether the team was better. Scary Jerry obviously played on the regular season winners or champions. So that might play into it. Stan Gunn, who played most of the games from his team, still played.
It was an absolute force. Led the whole league in goals saved above average.
So, let's see. The Cedric Robinson Award is going to Stan Gunn. So, as you mentioned, goals saved above average. Played a crazy number of games. Team was not as strong as the others. Really stood out for the Cedric Robinson Award. Congratulations to Stan Gunn. The all-rookie team, we have Celeste Desjardins, Shadow Phoenix, Deep Thought, Mikkel Enevoldsen, TLC, or Teal.
If I could see it, I would help. But I can't see who's nominated.
I should have shared my screen in this channel we're in.
Yeah, I'm just relying on what comes up on the stream.
Yeah, that's something we should have done. All right, here is the screen that I'm showing. That is definitely going to help. But speaking about rookies, we have the Esa Enricanen Award for Best Rookie. So Celeste Desjardins, Stan Gunn, and Deep Thought. Desjardins got 87 points as a rookie. That's very high. But then again, you compare to Stan Gunn, who just won Best Goalie. It's hard to not win Best Rookie when you win Best Goalie, I believe. But and then
it's happened before.
Yeah, it has.
Cedric Robinson, in fact, was so good that the committee back then did not think he could have been a rookie.
And then you have Deep Thought. We can't just gloss over the massive number of hits. Really got the blueprint for the power forward, I think, with Deep Thought in Colorado.
Yeah.
So the winner of the ESA Henry Cannon Award for Rookie of the Year is Céleste Desjardins. So indeed, going with the forward, really great stuff as a forward for the rookie. I mean, it's well over a point per game, which is very rare. So congratulations to Céleste Desjardins. And whoever did these slides did not have the French keyboard, because that's just the dot over the E.
Yes, do not blame us for the many typos that are in this PowerPoint. We just got it sent to us and we're rolling with it.
Aydin Fala Award for League MVP, the big one. Stun Gun is nominated. Again, shooting blanks with 96 points. A lot of game-winning goals, a lot of shots on goal, and then Jeff Hunziker. There's a typo here as well. 103 points, obviously top scorer, top goal scorer. So let's see who wins the Aydin Fala Award for this season. It's Stun Gun.
Absolute force.
I'm confused on how you can be the league MVP but not the best rookie.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one.
I'm curious about how the voting panned out for this one, but congratulations to Stun Gun, who is the league MVP for this season. So.
Bringing home that hardware.
Yeah. The playoffs MVP, the Brody Witzel, is between Logan Webb and Goomba Stolman Money from the Timber, and Dan Craig from the Berserkers. Obviously, the Berserkers played more games, didn't get a bye in the first round, so that is going to help in terms of points. And also
little confused about wins and points being there.
That's probably goals and just hasn't been changed from the slides. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
And we also have 20% shooting percent in the other.
Yeah.
But anyways, so. Really, and the saving percentage from Stolman Money here. I mean, only lost one game in the playoffs run.
Sure, all three are definitely deserving.
But in the end, the winner of the Brody Witzel Trophy is Logan Webb from the Maine Timber. So congratulations to Logan Webb. And Raymond Lindsay, finally, for People's Most Outstanding Player. I don't think we're going to have nominees for this one. Oh, we do. So, sometimes they put it, sometimes they don't. We have Stun Gun, Jeff Hunziker, and Thomas Sawchuk. Only 1 point in difference here between Hunziker and Sawchuk, and obviously Stun Gun. I think it's even rarer that we see a goalie winning the Raymond Lindsay than the Fala, yes.
For sure.
But let's see, the Raymond Lindsay people have voted for their most outstanding player, and the winner is Jeff Hunziker from the Quebec City Citadel. So coming back in, we started with Hunziker, we're closing with Hunziker for the season 73 SMJHL Awards. Let's just transition here. Trips, do you want to take a little break? Or do we keep rolling?
I can keep going.
Let's keep going because there's still a lot to do here.
There's still a lot to talk about.
Let me just pull up where the hell is my mouse cursor that's gonna help me pull up the SHL show. There we go, and let's put this on the screen. That is not the right window. What is happening here? Okay, here. That is yeah, that's, oh, I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
Sometimes. This one. All right, there we go. Here is the SHL ceremony, awards ceremony. Let's get right into it. The Challenge Cup champions, the SHL champions. Congratulations to the Edmonton Blizzard and HFFO Egg Cracker and everyone on that team. The Mathias Chouinard Trophy for East Playoff Champions is going to the Philadelphia Forge. This says Blizzard. Someone, I think it's me actually, who fucked this up because I did most of these slides. But obviously, the Blizzard is in the West, so they are the West Playoff Champions. The Cole Reinhardt Trophy, and the regular season leaders, the New England Wolfpack, winning the President's Trophy. The Sergei Karpatsov Trophy for regular season points leader, Evan Laximus, with 142 points, which is a whole lot of points, over 2 points per game. And again, I think it was the same last season. I don't remember who won it, but 65 goals, just again 1 goal short of the goal per game, which is still an insane number, but I feel like it's been 2 or 3 times over the past few seasons that the goals leader is going just missing just this 1 goal to break the goal per game. And maybe next season it might happen. The J. McDonald Trophy for regular season goals leader, Evan Laximus, and even Winter actually got 65 goals as well. That's the one who doesn't take an S at the end.
Correct.
Not Dominic Winters. That's where I got confused earlier. So congratulations to both of these people for the J. McDonald Trophy. It's been split between 2 people a while too over the last few seasons.
Yeah, how the meta's going, there's a lot of high flying scores.
Next, we have the 3rd Ferguson Trophy for penalty minutes. Almost nice, but with 68 penalty minutes, it's Philip Lund from the New Orleans Spectres. And the Mike Huncho Trophy for least goals allowed as a team, New England Wolfpack of Olaf Karsico and Asher Gibbons, 173 goals against. The 3rd All-Star team is composed of Meta Knight, Red Kirkby, and Konstantin Selik for the forwards, Hodor and Antonio Fluso for the defensemen, and this guy in net.
Starting goalie from the Los Angeles Panthers.
Yes. I've tried so many times. If you want to hear me try to say that name, just go watch previous streams. I'm not doing this to myself on my last stream ever. Sorry, Zerg. The John McBride Award for Best Goaltender now is going to be between that same guy, the goalie from the Los Angeles Panthers, Justin Time of the Blizzard, and Olaf Karsico of the New England Wolfpack. Lots of shutouts for the two latter of these two. fewest goals against. Obviously played on the regular season and playoffs champions, so great teams to play on to help with getting good stats. Very good stats as the goalie for the Panthers here. But only one can go home with the John McBride Award, and it's going to be Olaf Karsico from the New England Wolfpack. So congratulations to Karsico here. Next we have the Scott Stevens Award for Best Defense. Oh, I forgot there's like a lot of write-ups for those. Scott Stevens Award. We have Louis Saint-Martin, Sansom Emerson, and Seamus O'Slapahan. All very good offensively with at least 70 points each. Saint-Martin even got 80 points here.
Yeah. Seamus O'Slapahan is your defending Scott Stevens and Bojo Biscuit winner last year, and he came right back at it with this nomination. Second in points, so just 2 behind Louis Saint-Martin with 78. Bunch of block shots, 16 power play goals to lead all defensemen. Really good giveaway takeaway ratio. Another all-around dominant season, doing a little bit of everything for the dominant New England Wolfpack.
Yeah. Then you also have Sansom Emerson, third in points, so we have the top 3 here, but Emerson with more hits and also that giveaway takeaway ratio. I mean, gave away the puck only 6 times in the whole season. That's once every 11 games. So really all around a very solid puck possessing player. But there can again be only one, and the winner of the Scott Stevens Award this season is the notes say something different.
The notes say a different winner.
Please hold.
Yes.
Let me go grab the for the SHL one. I have the no, that's the write-ups again. Well, that's unfortunate. Ballots, responses. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. Crap. Let's start the slideshow again. Alright, let me try to figure out what the fuck is happening here. Okay, we're in Scott Stevens, and yeah, it's
while you're doing that, I can give some honorable mentions.
Yes, please do.
So yeah, Wide Peepo Happy 3 Koivu from the Hamilton Steelhawks had a breakout offensive season, really stepping it up on that end. Right there with our finalists for goals, tied for league lead with 22 and 56 points. Still a good amount of hits and such, and right in the mix as an offensive force. A player that, I mean, we're going to talk more about him in a little bit, but Philippe Eco-Eel from the Atlanta Inferno had a real breakout season all around. More on him soon. Jay O'Neill had another great all-around season for Winnipeg, and a player that I think has gone under the radar with these nominations is the other half of the dominant force on Edmonton, Emile Egley, who just had a great, more defensive season than St. Martin, but still just all-around strong season. So a lot of great players, but can't have everybody.
Okay, let me just double check other things here. See if the rest is
Correct.
what we expect it to be. Okay. All right. That's cool. Sorry about that. I feel like that guy in the Miss Universe contest or whatever the meme was a few years ago. The Scott Stevens Award is actually going to Louis Saint Martin. So congratulations to Valpix. Sorry about the whole confusion here, but I did dig into the responses and the total points, and it's definitely going to Louise here and not to Shamuso Slabahan. So apologies again for the confusion. Next up, we have the Bojo Biscuit Award for Best Defensive Defenseman, and should let me get the notes back now. Some great defensemen in the leagues, but the three nominees are Hodor, Lester Oideser, and Seamus. I
think it's Seamus O'Slapahan.
Seamus, yeah. O'Slapahan.
I can take this one for you, Jurt.
Yes.
I can just... Sure. So yeah, with this, you've got... Hodor has been nominated a few times for this award, and it really shows. He is a shot-blocking menace. Led all defensemen in shots blocks with that 363. Haven't seen those numbers in a while. Mm-hmm. Second place was 42 less. Who eats the pucks for breakfast? Hodor. Meanwhile, in New England, Seamus O'Slapahan did what Seamus O'Slapahan things and was incredible. Many know me to know that I'm not a fan of players being nominated for both the Biscuit and the Outstanding Defenseman, but this is a case where I think it makes a ton of sense. With that, great hits, blocks, giveaway takeaway ratio, did it all. And then finally, we have Lester Oideser, S68 classmate. Makes a strong case here with 315 shots blocked, 70 hits, another solid giveaway takeaway ratio. So all in all, three great deserving candidates. But our winner happens to be, drum roll, Hodor. Congratulations, Hodor. Eating all of those pucks.
Crazy shot blocking Hodor. It's been that way since we drafted Hodor in Regina, all the way in the J and now in the SHL. Hodor is really doing what Hodor was built to do. Now the Jeff Dar Award for Best Two-Way Forward. We have...
I have got some questions about what the committee was thinking here.
Sure. We have Benjamin Serkiziev and Evan Winter, both from the Blizzard, and Sophie Bordelot from the Calgary Dragon. Hit us up with your questions.
Sure. I understand totally why Sophie Bordelot's here, and I can even understand with Evan Winter, but I don't think... I don't like seeing people from the same team nominated twice, and looking into the stats, I don't think Serkiziev should be here, because he wasn't good defensively. He has a lot of hits, but possession-wise, he was one of the worst ones on a wagon of an Edmonton team, and wasn't used on the PK, and I don't think you can be the best two-way forward if you're not doing any penalty killing time. Still, incredible offensive season.
Very interesting point of view. But there it is anyways. Sure. And the other two, I mean, Bolelo does not have incredible offensive numbers compared to the other two, but with the position of the team, just
exactly.
Yeah. So let's see. For the Jeff Dar Award, the winner is Sophie Bordelot.
Congratulations,
So congratulations to Boom.
The QCC family is cleaning up tonight.
Now the all-rookie team, we have William Tree, Tony Soprano, Alvin Wong are the forwards, Elena Maximova and Willow Soderbergh Snooks for the defensemen, or in this case, actually, defense women.
Right.
And Tibuk Sunika for the goalie. So congratulations to that all-rookie team, and moving right into the Ryan Jester Award for Best Rookie. And one of those was not previously on the all-rookie team, so interesting to see the difference here in voting for the two committees. We have Tony Soprano, Sven Holmberg, and William Tree.
And there's actually 4 nominees for this award. Alvin Wong is also a finalist, according to our notes. They couldn't decide on a top 3, so they went with top 4.
Where was that?
I see it in the notes.
Yeah,
it's in the
sure.
post. It's in the post on forums.
No, it's not on that. Okay, it's not on the sheet that I used to make the slides. So there was really something. Okay, well.
I think
apologies
they left out one of them initially, and then they went back later and added the 4th person because there was supposed to be a 4th.
All right, so Alvin Wong as well on this on these nominees. Soprano with over a point per game here, and Tree as well. Holmberg, I believe, is a defenseman.
Yep.
And
came in and played big, hard minutes for a rebuilding Calgary squad.
Really good ratio here for the giveaway takeaways. Still put up 24 points as a rookie defenseman. That's pretty impressive. And the blocks are here as well. So,
and Alvin Wong's scoring is close to Soprano, more of a playmaker to Soprano's, more of a goal scorer. But still very solid season for both of them, joining really strong teams, while William Tree came in as a rookie and really established himself as a go-to first-line center for Toronto, hoping to come out of their long rebuild. So,
great.
Good stuff.
So, the winner of the Ryan Jester Award is Tony Soprano. So, congratulations to Tony Soprano for the Ryan Jester Award, the best rookie in the league. Aiden Richon for most improved. We are going to see Antonio Flusso, Benjamin Serkisiev, and Philip Eco-Eel. And here I list all the stats.
Sure. Flusso and Eel really stepped up into being top flight defensemen on both of their teams. Eel in particular really became the face of that defense for the Inferno, but Serkisiev, huge jump, was one of the best offensive players in the league, so love to see it. All worth being here.
Yeah, it's a hard pick to make here, but the Aiden Richon Award is going to Antonio Flusso. So congratulations for the most improved, the Aiden Richon Award, Antonio Flusso. The second All-Star team is Lias Ekholm Gunnarsson, Shoyo Hinata, Ricky Koivu, Sansam Emerson, Philip Eco-Eel, and Justin Time. The Lance Uppercut Award for GM of the Year. We have the Edmonton Blizzard, HFFO, and Eggcracker. We have the Wolfpack, Luke, and JR95, and the Forge, Asklap, and Kale. So HFFO and Eggcracker just orchestrated the great turnaround for the team since they took over and just won the cup at the end of that. So really great work for HFFO and Eggcracker in Edmonton. Similar thing for the Forge, and they've been at the top of the league for a long time. And Luke and the New England Wolfpack finished first in the regular season. They've been a force over the past few seasons as well. So the winner of the Lance Uppercut Award for the best GM duo is going to the New England Wolfpack. Congratulations for the Lance Uppercut Award. Moving on to the Joe McKeel Award for Best Coach, we have the Baltimore Platoon. That's you.
That is me.
Triple H81, and you asked us to list Mike Leot as well as a coach. For the Stampede, we have only Tommen, and we have the New England Wolfpack with Luke and JR95. So Baltimore is a team full of young stars and potential, really clicking even more this season, I believe. But last season managed to finish 7th in the league, which is very impressive given their TP numbers. Go ahead.
And you got the Buffalo Stampede, a team that's had a lot of chemistry, is still chugging along. Every time people doubt them, they're still there. So they were expected to start to drop off a bit, but as older players retire and older players continue to retire, but they still keep making room for new prospects and manage to keep a core group together that just keeps rolling along. They finished 4th in the league with 98 points and keep proving people wrong season after season.
And finally, the Wolfpack won the President's Trophy and continues to be on top. Great chemistry in the sim, so they are nominated as well to really build that chemistry and finish on top. That being said, the winners of the Joe McKeel Award, the best coach, is the Buffalo Stampede. So congratulations, Tommen, finishing 4th in the league with the 10th, being 10th in TPE. So that's very impressive. Congratulations to the Buffalo Stampede. The Damien Lilton for most dedicated user, and I think that's the first time I've really seen this, because two out of those three were also nominated for the J. So we have Frenchie.
You don't see that happen a lot.
Carrie, and Naomi Manqueen. So indeed, you really don't see that happening a lot, but it did. So Frenchie is all over the place and just had a second baby. Still in head office, GM for the Kraken, works tirelessly for keeping the league afloat. Carrie is a newer user. We talked about Carrie so much already. But just doing a phenomenal job. Intern in the J. I don't think we've even mentioned that
we
earlier. We did?
We did.
Okay.
Yep.
And SHLHO a year later, just doing a lot. And we talked about Naomi as well, just recruitment head, just after one season, straight into it. The streams, the everything. So all three of them very great users, but the Damien Lilton Award is going to Kari again. So if there was any doubt about who's the most dedicated user currently, I think there's the answer. Kari winning both the most dedicated user for the J and SHL. So congratulations, and I'm even going to say thank you, I think, at this point. Need to say thank you to Carrie for all the work. The first All-Star team is Evan Laximus, Evan Winter, Ivan and Even?
Evan. It'd be Evan Winter.
Yeah, but Laximus would be Ivan then.
Oh, Ivan, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, yes, Ivan.
Benjamin Sarkisiv. Defense is Louise Saint Martin. Uh, I'm getting.
Amos O'Slapahan.
I'm
and
starting to
Olaf-
speak French because of
Sure.
that name. Louis Saint Martin and Seamus O'Slapahan, and Olaf Karsico is the goalie.
A lot of familiar names.
Yes. Going into the round Mexico again, we're going to see some of these names.
And this is the committee MVP.
This
Because
is
the SHL doesn't want to go to most outstanding player.
indeed. So Benjamin Sarkisiv, Evan Winter, and Ivan Laximus. We've talked about these guys a lot. I think the goals are probably going to play a role here.
Yep.
Yeah. The hits.
I personally think this has to go to Ivan Laximus.
Yeah.
It's hard to be the MVP when you've got that much support. I think some other people that could have been included but weren't were Selleck from Buffalo or Meta Knight putting up 50-plus goals on a much less powerful Minnesota team, or even Shoyo Hinata from Atlanta, all of which had great seasons. Absolutely could have been in the mix here, but these are our finalists.
And the winner for the Run Mexico Award is going to be Ivan Laximus. So indeed, leading the team for New England. So congratulations. Next up, we have the Anton Razov for playoffs MVP. Again, two players from the Blizzard, but two different ones. We have the goalie Justin Time, and we have Olis Kabliska with 31 points. And then we have Red Kirkby from the Philadelphia Forge. I think it's a very close one here. But the winner of the Anton Razov Award is going to be Olis Kabliska. So congratulations to Kabliska for the playoffs MVP award. And then we have the Sarmad Khan for players MVP. That's the vote. That's the one people chose. And the winner is Ivan Laximus. So taking both of these MVP awards is Ivan Laximus. And that concludes your SHL awards for this season. We will take a little break now, and we will be back soon with the All-Star Games. So just gonna take a few minutes, and we're gonna try to sim those fairly quickly because
we got a lot to do.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. So be right back. Let's take about 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Thank you. All right, we are back, and um, we'll just send these game. Hopefully, everything is gonna work. I am not a simmer, but I think everything is gonna work. We are starting with the SMJHL All Star game. Maybe we want to go over the rosters. So for All Star Gold, we have Stun Gun in net, I believe. No, it's actually going to be Wayne Holloway because that's what the engine decided. And those lines are not legal, but it is the way it is. It's just AI setuping the strategies and everything. Then you have Nick Mayhem, Schnoppelwappel, Sergey Ivanov, I Stir My Pudding, Guy Incognito, Nick Smith, Axel Vincent, Shun Blanks, Joseph Reed, Kevin Kim, Jeff Hunziker, Dominic Winners, Betsy Nickelback, Inactive Forever, Theodore Zvatos, Rylan Murphy, Brock Simpson, and Celeste Desjardins. Lots of names that we've seen in the awards show. And for All Stars Black, we have Jim Wen, Scary Jerry, Jaromir Jagerbomb, Andre Von Studrick, Johnny Shuffleboard, Cheeks Klappinen, Kristen Sepinen, Scott Seitz, Eric Erickson, Just to Buy My... Hey, that's me. I didn't even know I was in there. Just to Buy My Love. Lily Jen Morrow, Thomas Sawchuk, Trevor Leahy, Shadow Phoenix, Jake Barron, Mercedes Bailey, my line mate, I think. We played together on that Regina team. Xavier Beausoleil, Dan Craig, Logan Webb, and Prince Marius. So let's hope that everything is going to work. And no music because I'm not a simmer and I didn't figure out what the fuck is happening with that. So, black versus gold. Let's go.
Play ball.
It's working. All right. I'm gonna let that play out and eat my food because I haven't eaten. Oh, gold scored already. Well,
Yep.
That's an all-star game for you.
We are off to the races.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was your Season 73 SMJHL All-Star Game. Team Gold starting very strong with 3 goals in the first period and winning 3-1 at the end of the first. But then the black team really, and Xavier Beausoleil himself, mostly took it back upon his shoulder to create a tie. And then Team Black kept putting on some more goals. Mercedes Bailey also 2 assists here in the second period. Lahi, Bailey, and Beausoleil again in the third. Team Black really got ahead, and then Team Gold made us think they would maybe come back into the late third, but with 35 seconds to go, Scott Seitz.
Not the insurance goal.
Indeed. A lot of unsportsmanlike conduct. 3 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties for an All-Star game, which was played without a puck because the file was missing, apparently. But there you have it. Let's just take a little break here if anyone. We have your 3 stars. Mercedes Bailey, the 3rd star, with 1 goal and 3 assists. Kevin Kim from the goal team with 2 goals, 2 assists. And Xavier Beausoleil with 3 goals. The hat trick that tied it up. And some more. And then here's your goalies. Not a great game for goalies.
Wayne Holloway wants to forget that one.
Yeah, it was not a great game for Wayne Holloway. And I couldn't really mess with the settings to change it. They had league MVP stun gun just sitting on the bench, and there was nothing no one could do about it. But that's just the way it is. Let's just move over to the SHL file now. And if you noticed, this game was the Texas Renegades against the San Francisco Pride, because I pulled the black and gold teams that I could find for the little player icons. And in the SHL one, I think we're going to see the Blizzard against the Syndicate, because the color scheme for the teams is going to be centered around the host team, which is the Edmonton Blizzard, as we could see at the center ice. The Blizzard is hosting the All-Star games this season, so everything is going Edmonton's way. All right, let's see our All-Star team. So the Eastern All-Star team here is Olaf Karsico and Casey Fentabens. The starting goalie will be Karsico. So many back-checking forwards. I don't know what FHM likes so much about back-checking forwards. We have Samson Emerson, God.
Do you want me to take over, bud?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
So on defense, we've got Sam Emerson from Philadelphia, Seamus O'Slapahan from New England, Philip Eco Eel from Atlanta, Borge Samuelson from England, Antonio Fluso, and Philip Fry from the great Baltimore Platoon. Up front, Thomas Lynn from Manhattan, Peter Soboda. This point from, I think, still on New England, now has gotten traded. Ricard Beemans, who I think was on Tampa Bay last year. Eric Bergmart from Baltimore. Dwayne Gretzky. Is Dwayne Gretzky still on Montreal? I don't know. Konstantin Selleck from Buffalo. Shorio Hinata from Atlanta. Ivan Laxmus from New England. Ricky Koivu of Philadelphia. Alexander Iskandrov from Hamilton, William Tree from Toronto, and Axel Fisk from Manhattan.
And they are all very sad for some reason. What are you gonna do? Let's see the Western team. The
All-Stars
starting
West.
goalie is just in time. Sorry for the guy.
The guy, the dude, the man. Our All-Stars. So on defense, Christian Kissinger, Louis St. Martin. Pass forfeits, Adeli Depengu, Jay O'Neill, Emil Egley, Atticus Hale. At forward, along with Reed Kobo, Benjamin Serkai-Ziev, Elias Ekholm Gunnarsson, Evan Winter, Sophie Bordelot, David Arturi Donskoy, Big Dad Energy,
Fuck this guy.
Benson Fiorentini from the iBoats, Matt Smith Soderberg Tremblay, Meta Knight, Derek Martin, and Victor Hargreaves. Several people I think have in their first ever All-Star games. So, welcome. I don't have those things, so I'm not going to guess. But yeah.
All right, well, let's get right into it. The Season 73 SHL All-Star Game. There we go. Live from Edmonton. Oh, this one has sound.
And a puck.
Yeah, if we want sound, I can't mute you, Trips, though. So you're gonna stay live.
Oh. Cool.
We don't have team names or acronyms at the top, though, so that's interesting.
We know.
But yeah, we know.
First period with goals each way. Those auto lines were really doing the Eastern Conference no favors.
Alright, that is all she wrote. Not as tight of a game as the SMJHL All-Star game. The West team really gave the rhythm here. 39 shots against 16. The Eastern team was completely out of it. 3 stars, Elias Ekholm Gunnarsson with 2 assists. David Archery Donskoy, shut the fuck up Larry, but did score 2 goals, and Benjamin Sarkisian, 1 goal and 2 assists. This feels arranged. Literally my best friends that were in the game, and then the guy who is the file worker head. I couldn't have scripted it better if I wanted to, or could.
Yeah, I think all those back chucking forwards and the auto lines didn't do them anything.
And the 1 goal was it was unassisted, so there is a single point on the whole All-Star East, and it's Eric Bergmark's solo goal. This was really
elite sniper.
This was really the West's game. Olaf Karsico did well under the circumstances. and just in time just gave up one goal.
Persico got the awards, but just in time ended up winning the All-Star game. So who really comes out ahead?
Well, that depends on your point of view, but that will technically be all for this stream. We're going to move over immediately to the IIHF. Well, like 5 minutes, just taking the time to switch everything. Just technicality. We want to stream the IIHF Hall of Fame on the IIHF channel. Obviously, we're not going to switch between the J and SHL 3 times, but yeah, so thank you for watching this one for the SMJHL and SHL events. I hope you follow us to the IIHF channel for the Hall of Fame, which really shouldn't take a lot of time. There's no there's no nominees in suspense. It's just listing names and honoring these players and their stats, their accomplishments, I should say, at the IIHF level. So we will see you there.